Hello everyone, Jeff here for Respawn Studios with a gameplay commentary for Fortnite. Now, I'm fairly new to Fortnite. I started playing it about a month ago. I've played about 300 total matches. I've only won about maybe 30 of those, but that's still a pretty decent ratio, I think. And I've had a lot of good placements. I'm not great at Fortnite, but I'm pretty good. So I thought I would throw together a tips video and just start trying to give some advice for people that are newer to the game to try and understand it, what to do, where to go. So landing is obviously huge. So this is me in solos. If you want to survive longest, obviously you want to go to the edge of the map. I like the houses in the top left of the map. There are a cluster of two and a cabin right on the edge of the map that has a basement that are really nice up here. Also the low left edge of the map, there's a group of two houses that are good and you can go up the coast from there. And then the top right, kind of mid to top right, has a bunch of clusters of two houses that are fairly good. And people usually go to some of them, but not all of them. So you could find at least one safe landing spot there usually. But here I am going to the top left houses in the map, or at least I wanted to go there. But I noticed that guy over to my left going there, and as I get closer, there's someone already landing there. So I decided to turn away. I thought I was going to die right away in this game because I had to turn away and have this awkward landing. Now, the other good thing about this top part of the map is often a chest will spawn right here behind the rocks. But again, because it was this match for me, I was having bad luck as I was recording today for the first time for Fortnite. There was no chest there. So I'm running to the next closest thing that I know of, which is a broken house just over this hill here, and hoping I find a gun here. Now, this is going to be my first battle I get into. And again, I'm just going to try and give some tips, explain my thought process. I'm going to have a much more specific tips video that's heavily edited, show you all kinds of landing spots, different kinds of battles you get yourself into, how the game works, the map, the purple, all of that. So my commentary for this is mostly going to be, again, my thought process. Maybe you already know a little bit about the game. I'm not going to explain the basics that much in this one. So I needed some wood, so I was just breaking the walls to have enough to get up here to the chest. Alright, so I have a white pump shotgun. I have heard a guy running, so I know he's nearby. He's actually right here. Shotgun, I'm scaring him away. This guy actually ends up having a purple shotgun and a blue shotgun, tactical shotguns. I have a white pump. A lot of people say that the pumps are better. You can get higher damage, but they're slower firing, and I just really prefer the tacticals. But I know the guy is at a disadvantage because I'm up here, he's outside, so I'm using my shield potions just to make sure, because again, I don't have the most powerful guns right now, that I'm ready to win this battle. Now, I kind of lose track of him here, but I get lucky. I hear him start to come up the ramp, so I realize he's right next to me. So I get the SMG out, missed a few shots, but I hit him with most of them, and I was able to take him out, and I actually didn't even get hit. But I'm still happy I was able to use the shield potions just to be safe. Oh, it was actually two purple shotguns. Jeez. So I take one of those and get going. Now, I'm already safely in the zone, and it doesn't even start, the storm doesn't even start coming in for 90 seconds, but I'm still not in great shape. I have two shotguns and an SMG. I can't do anything at range, so I'm starting to move further in. Maybe there's a chest spawn that is north of Anarchy Acres that a lot of people don't check or don't know about. So that's what I'm heading toward right now, hoping that there was a chest that might have an AR or a sniper, something that will help me at range. But again, because of my luck, I don't think there even is a chest here this time. And then I notice a guy on top of the house. Here he breaks out the wall of that building over to my right, the main building of Anarchy Acres, like the farmhouse. So I know that someone's right there. So I have that in the back of my mind. But again, I can't really do anything from this distance, so I'm trying to get closer, trying to check on this chest. And I'm actually going to end up spotting him on the roof. I can't tell if he's facing me for a while, but then I realize he's not. He's trying to build something, so I think I make a pretty good play to be able to take him out. So here I am looking at the bottom, wondering if he's still down there, seeing if he's coming out. Give up on that. Check the chest spot. Nothing there. Alright, so there I noticed him on the roof. He's right there in the middle. Hope he didn't see me. Apparently he hadn't, because he's starting to place wood and flat pieces on the roof. Here, he's right there. I'm just wondering if he's still facing me. And I realize he's not. So I bring up the build menu and construct a ramp, get right up with him, and get this newly acquired purple tactical shotgun out. And there we go. Bam, bam. Pretty easy. He had his map out trying to build. So I was able to get an AR now and a med kit. It's pretty great. Bandages I'm going to replace the white pump with, because I already have a shotgun. Now, I reorder my weapons. I know this is all preference. You scroll through them with Y, so I always have an AR or a ranged weapon first, most often an AR, and then a shotgun. If I don't have a shotgun, like an SMG or something there, and then a sniper or rocket grenade launcher would be third or fourth. Grenades would be in the fourth slot if I don't have additional weapons, and then some kind of healing in the fifth usually, or shield. Alright, so I don't have a lot of materials. With the purples coming in, I don't want to move too far yet. So I'm just going back and forth on the roof, trying to see if I spot someone. Checking the room, see if maybe any loot was left behind. Maybe there was a battle where people died and everything had been picked up. As I get to the lower part of these stairs, though, I realize I'm being an idiot. Most likely someone had a trap and put it down, so I'm checking walls and ceilings. I don't want to go too far. I might embarrass myself, get killed by a trap. So still checking around. Still another minute before the storm comes in. So I decide to just be... Well, I mean, safe isn't the optimal word, because I'm making myself a target, letting everyone know that I'm up here. Building, having this unusual thing stick out the top of the building. But now I have a good vantage point. People have to start destroying the wood before they could hit me. So I have a lot of getaways from here. Now I noticed the airdrop. I just heard the noise, and it's coming in just south of Anarchy Acres, so I'm debating whether or not to go for it. It's kind of a wide open area. Both farms are, this and Fatal Fields in the south. But I haven't seen anyone, so decided let's go for it. I'm already pretty close to the top 25. There aren't going to be that many people around, most likely. Now, you might wonder, why the hell did I pull up my build menu there? I was switching between wood and steel in case I wanted to build around the airdrop when I got close to it. Now again, I'm just checking around using the camera to check my angles, see if anyone's getting close. But they weren't. I was thinking of just running up and popping it, but that's often foolish because you'll be sniped or shot at. So you want to put these walls down, make sure you just have that protection in case you want to use a shield potion or anything. Get a gold sniper. It's not the best one because it's the semi-auto, which will do a little bit less. But better than what I had. So I'm rolling with pretty good weapons here. And I have good healing. I'm full health and full shield right now, so I'm in pretty good shape. Now, this circle is kind of unfortunate, and I'm coming in from kind of a bad side. I don't have a lot of materials, so I can't really build a base for myself. I could just build like a little one panel on each side thing, and I don't want to do that. But I haven't noticed anyone in a long time, so I decided to take down this whole little grove of trees and build myself a little base. Now, my worst skill by far is building, because I rarely ever do it. When I'm in squads, everyone else builds, if we ever build. I just prefer the gunfights and the strategy of where to go when. But in solos, you kind of have to build at some point. I don't like hiding in bushes, so decide, well, I have wood and I'm in the circle safely. I don't want to be shot from every angle, so let me start to put something down. Now, I don't try and build again one panel. I try and at least make it a little bit longer or wider. It uses a lot of materials, but to me it's a better idea, because if someone breaks one wall, you could be shot. Here at least I have other directions I could be moving. I mean, this is a very, very standard kind of structure. Not reinventing the wheel or anything. I barely know how to build in general, so I'm just building what I see other people do or what streamers do. See, I'm not a very fast builder, but again, it works out. I end up winning this game with 6 kills, so 4 more kills coming up here. Now, as I'm looking around, someone starts to shoot this from the left, due south here. I can't see him, and I don't have any more wood to put down to rebuild, so I decide I'm just going to get out of here. I don't know exactly where he is. I don't know what he has. I don't know if he's pushing, so let me just switch it up. Now, the unfortunate thing here is someone was also hiding in this building. The good thing is I noticed the trap here through the window, so I know that there's a trap. So I'm going to start to shoot that. The guy's going to come down and be on the stairs, and I'll see him here in a second. As I move the camera, there he is. He's just randomly firing, which is stupid. So here we go. 1 shot, 2 shots. I know at least he's out of shield, but I don't know exactly where he's going or what he has built inside, if he has more traps, so I'm starting to... But I'm being shot from the side as I'm trying to make a ramp up to the roof, so I have to dip out of here. I don't know if that guy's pushing or not, and obviously I can't just run into that guy's building. So I come to the other building, close the doors. You always want to close the doors, of course, of a building. Then if someone comes in, you'll hear it. So I'm listening if they're opening the door, if there's a battle going on. And then finally, when I hear the gunshots, it's outside in front of me to the right, about 210 southwest. Someone just died, so, alright. This guy's looting, so I have the advantage. Get headshot, headshot. It actually was pretty nice. And now it's a loot explosion. But as I'm starting to loot, someone else starts shooting me, of course. But I end up with a lot of good stuff here. I now have a purple scar. I have the blue bolt action sniper. I have another med kit. I have a shield potion. But here I'm being shot. Get down to 64 health. Get down to 29 health. And I'm really worried because those shots were fairly close. If the guy chased me around the building and shot me, I probably would have died to one more shot. But I was able to get away. He probably stopped to get all of the other loot. Now, I stopped there and looked up and down to make sure there wasn't a trap, because it's weird that there's a gun in here with no ammo. Every time you find a gun in a shack, of course, it'll have ammo with it, so someone's been here. So I'm using all of the materials I got. Luckily, I could fully heal. But there's 30 seconds till the storm starts coming in, and I have to go a decent amount, so I don't really want to come back out toward where I just came from to get into that battle. I don't know how long it will take, or if I have to build, and that'll just take time. I might die to the storm. So I decided to just run away, live to fight another day here. And you see there's only 8 other people, and I end up killing 3 of them. Now, I was very, very worried here going through Wailing Woods, because anyone could be behind any tree. In solos, people so often are just hiding. They might loot something, or they might just start hiding in bushes the whole time and just want a good placement in each match. Maybe win the game with 1 kill. They get lucky at the end. So I'm worried about that. Here I'm switching to brick because, of course, it's stronger. It'll take more shots to kill if I want to start building. But I actually get pretty lucky here. Around the Christmas tree, there are 2 unopened chests, and I decide to loot both. One is a shield potion, but I'm already full, so I end up not taking that. Mini shield potions, though, those are always nice. They only can take you up to 50, but still pretty good. I decided not to take the big shield potion because I have the 3 minis, and again, the storm's going to be coming in. There could be people anywhere. I don't want to loiter too long. Alright, so I start hearing shots and see that base over to the right, so I decide to go over to the left. I don't know what that situation is exactly yet. So I have my 263 brick out. I know I could start building something if I need to. And I know that there's this big tower over to my side, so I'm trying to keep one eye on that. There's also an airdrop over there. So I start to build, making this one a little bit wider. I know I have a lot of materials. I'm also right on the edge of the circle, so I know I'm going to have to build forward a bit at the top, but I just want to start getting the structure down. You see how bad I am at building. If the guy over in the tower had a sniper out this whole time, I probably would have been killed. Especially putting these walls down takes me forever. But luckily there are only 5 other people, and they're not too close to me right now. So you see what a world-class builder I am here. It's so bad. One of the things in the final battle, I put a roof piece down by accident. I'm trying to make flat pieces in the ramps. I put a roof piece down. I'm also running out of stone here, what I call brick, down to 33. I could only put 3 more pieces down. Now again, I'm checking around me, making sure no one is like getting up on the hill behind me or coming out of a bush, crouch walking up with a shotgun. I'm checking the structure to see if the guy's been watching me, but I don't see anyone poking out yet. But obviously he's still building, so he's in there. But now I realize with 30 seconds till the purple comes in, I better start building. I have to go a little bit more forward. Here I'm cycling through materials, frantically trying to get it right. I'm out of stone, so I switched to metal. Now I'm out of metal, I have to switch to wood. So if you want building tips, don't listen to me ever. I'm very inexperienced at building. It takes me a long time. I'm not used to doing it. So why am I putting walls behind me? Again, I just don't want to be shot in the back if someone's coming out of the purple or maybe trying to build into me. Alright, but I'm still not being shot. I'm pretty good. The guy was shooting over here at one point, but that's not too much of a threat yet. So I'm starting to make sure I'm going to be in this next circle. So it's coming in pretty rapidly now. I only have 20 seconds. Again, I'm just building walls behind me in case anyone breaks in. I don't want to be shot in the back as I'm fighting the other guy. Now, he starts really shooting at me, so I have to get in. I thought I'd be safe here, and I'm looking for him with a sniper. I see his head right there. But I'm in the storm, and I don't want to run toward him, so I head toward this radio tower. So this is the next interesting situation I find myself in. I make a little ramp here, check around me, make sure no one's here. I know this guy's over at his big base. Decide to build around me again. I don't want to be shot in the back. Because of the tower, I can't unfortunately put another ramp, so I'm stuck with this for now. I know that there's only 4 other people. I know that I have to be moving soon, and I don't want to be stuck in killed by the storm, my transition. So I decide to move a little bit early. And now here's where everything goes crazy. So there are only 4 people left, and I said I end up with 6 kills. I kill 3 of the final 4 people, but it's an absolute shit show with this one guy's tower. So this is a very bizarre situation. This guy is building up into the other guy's tower. They're having a fight. And then the guy whose tower it is drops out and comes under the ramp and starts shooting at me, even though he knows he's in a battle with the other guy. Like, wow. But he got some good hits on me. I know the other guy's still in his big base. But luckily the circle's just changed and his big base isn't even going to be in it. Now I hear these guys fighting, so I come down and decide to take advantage of that situation, kill the one guy. Now again, I'm only sitting about 100 health right now because I have taken some damage, so I know I'm somewhat vulnerable. I don't just want to rush at him. I don't know what he has or how much health exactly he has. So I switch to my shotgun coming up here and try and find him around his tower. And I hear him under me. I heard him switch weapons. So I drop down. He misses, luckily, and I was able to take him out. He has a trap. He has some shield. I have some shield and health potions, though. Now, there's only 2 other people. The circle's closing in. I know they have to come toward me, so I'm just trying to get an angle, looking back and forth as I'm healing. I know the guy I just killed had a rocket launcher. I saw it fly down the hill here. So I'm going to be trying to loot him here. There's also a shield potion, which would put me at full. So this is kind of brain dead move for some people. I have my back to this very small circle. They could have just come up behind me, but I decided to risk it. And now I'm at full, which probably saves my game. Alright, so I have 2 rockets. I have a horrible track record with rockets. When I shoot people with rockets, it never kills them. And sometimes it kills me, even if I shoot past them. There was probably the worst rocket I'll ever shoot. So let's forget I ever fired that shot. So I only have 1 rocket left already. I start building. I don't want this guy to have a clean angle on me. But now he's come closer. He's right under me. And the other guy, again, will be coming out of his big fort, so I know about that. Here's where I put the roof piece down like an idiot. And I can't get myself out. I can't, like, build on top of that. Or at least I don't think you can, so I don't even try. I start to build a door, but do it wrong. I was going to put it in the middle and put it on the side, and that didn't work out. Now, I hear that they're shooting at each other, so I start to destroy this wall. And now the guy is obviously over there in his tower. I shoot my last rocket, but I hear the other guy is actually right under me. So I'm going to heal up, make sure I'm ready for this battle. Purple's coming in. The other guy's going to have to leave his small tower. Reload, make sure I'm at optimal ammo right here. Now, for some reason, the guy quit. That was under me, so that was strange. So his loot is just down by the loot box. But I have no idea where this guy that came from his tower is. I think he is to the right of this hill, so that's where I'm looking. But it actually turns out he was right underneath me. And he gives it away when I again hear him switching weapons. He switches to a shotgun. But I don't want to just be a lame duck here. He might have a sniper or something, so I start building. Trying to put anything around me that I might be a little bit more safe. But here's where I start to hear him. So I know he's under me, so I want to give him a harder target. Build all around. Make sure he has to go through something. He can't just hit me right away. But here we go. I heard him. He's looking up still, so I have the advantage. I hit him the first time for 66 for white, so I know he had no shield, so I just shoot again, and there we go. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back with the tips video soon. This is Jeff from Respawn.